It's 100.3 Phillies R&B. Mina SayWhat here in your midday. So I'm really excited and honored to be talking to this man today. He is a music director. He is an Emmy Award-winning music director. He's Grammy nominated. There are things that happen, people in the city that are doing amazing things, and a lot of the times they're behind the scenes, and this is one of those guys. He literally is responsible for all the amazing things you've ever seen on TV, everything from Super Bowl to Grammys to concerts. The amazing Philly's own and Jersey's own Adam Blackstone is here today. Yes.
I'm glad to be here, Mina. Thank you for having me, yo. It feels amazing to come back to Philly and, you know, just represent my town everywhere I go. Philly's who musically raised me for sure. So just to be here talking to you is a blessing for sure.
So you've now won an Emmy.
Yes.
Right? You're Grammy nominated as a music director. Can you explain to people exactly what that means?
No doubt. As a musical director, I am in charge with the artists of everything live music oriented. That means like transitioning the music from their studio album to the stage to give the viewer a live experience. I've also crossed over into a creative spot where it's like, how does the show look? You know what I mean? As an MD, I have to go to dance rehearsal sometimes, make sure my music accents with the dancers. I got to go to lighting cue rehearsal to make sure that the lights is hitting every time I do the accents. And then not only that, once you have real musicians and real artists, it starts with the music. So we curate the set list, how we want the flow to go, how we want the show to tell a story. And that's why it seems like I've been so successful, because it's really about the music. I want people to have a great feeling leaving a show or leaving watching a show that I've done to feel like it's a big deal for them.
So I was having a moment because when I was watching the Super Bowl last year, you helped curate the whole Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige situation. Anderson .Paak was on that little platform playing the drums along with you and your team. That was incredible. And I was sitting there watching the Super Bowl like, I know him.
Yeah, it was an epic moment for me to get the call from Dre and to know that me being an East Coast boy too as well, that he trusted me with his music and to put that set together was a big deal. The way Anderson even came about was huge for me to like rock with him in the band setting. You know what I mean? I had been playing with Eminem for a little while, so it made sense to just have that same vibe up on that platform. So it was great, and here we are 5 Emmys later from that show. And me getting Best Musical Direction last year for that is just amazing. And so we're trying to carry it over this year.
Yes. Did you ever see yourself winning an Emmy, like being a kid?
You know, I don't know if
Philly?
I don't know if I knew that was possible. Right?
Talk about it.
So what
I tell these kids when I'm in these schools, you think it's cool to be an artist or you want to be the person up front,
ball player, anything.
Right?
It's like,
but you are one of the most important people because they need to know you. You're behind the scenes and you're winning the accolades that they are.
Absolutely, same Emmy trophy, same my name on that thing, and it feels good, and I get the same accreditation as they get as well, and so. I've been telling my son and a lot of generations under me, just like there are many people specifically like in creative spaces that keep these projects going that are not on those stages.
Right.
It's amazing to me to see the same cameramen and camera women and same producers and same people that make these shows go around that you don't always get to see what they do. However, they keep us afloat as artists, and we keep the artists going. And there is no show in a live stage sense without like the crew. You know what I mean? And so being a part of the crew is just as important as being a part of the artist's vision as well.
So you have some pretty high artists that you've been on tour with.
Yeah.
You're going on tour with Jill Scott.
I am.
That's amazing. So can you run down the lineup of who Adam Blackstone has been on tour with?
It's so many.
You better talk your talk, Adam.
I'm going to talk the talk, but I'm going to forget. If I forget somebody, just know I love all of y'all. But, you know, it stems from Queen Jill Scott. Shout out to also Vivian Green giving me a shot early in Philly. The Roots crew, of course. Roots took me to Jay-Z. Jay doing Fade to Black at Madison Square Garden allowed me to meet Mary, Kanye, John Legend, Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake, Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill.
Okay, you better get your country money.
Mary is huge for
your
me.
gospel money. You
Kurt
get
Franklin, and that has all now spawned to me making my own album. Queen Latifah as well. It's just so many other artists that I just am super thankful to have been a part of their legacy, and now they have poured into me to be a part of my album, which is Legacy. And so it's so many. In between that, I'm doing Lil Baby this Saturday on SNL. I'm doing Jeezy Friday in Atlanta. It's so many in between.
Can you adopt
Meek,
me?
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Meek.
Wow.
Meek Millie, Nicki Minaj. It's the list goes on and on. Of course, my Super Bowl family. Shakira, J Lo. I did Jasmine Sullivan, Dre, Snoop, Kendrick. This year, Rihanna.
Okay, so this is a perfect segue. Because what is going on with that?
It's going to be amazing. That's really all I can say. Riri has pushed the envelope in all of her creative endeavors, whether that be fashion, makeup, music, whatever it is. She continues to just raise the bar and be a queen. So super excited about what we're about to do at this Super Bowl 57.
So how often does she practice? I know you can tell me that.
Yeah, I mean she's a perfectionist, so we get it right. She makes sure we're good.
But is she there like 3 times a week, 7 times a week?
I mean, when we're there, she's there. So
because I heard
she go hard.
Practices were starting at midnight. Like you guys are working
she's
through
new
the night.
Mommy too. You know what I mean? You know about that, Mina.
No,
you already know.
I know.
So we got to get it in when baby boy is down. So.
Right.
So it's been cool. The process has been amazing. She has such a team of experts around her. My partner Omar Edwards, who's co-MD with me, is another Philly boy.
Yeah.
And world famous choreographer Paris Global is doing it with us as well. And we're just excited. Queen Riri is gonna go crazy.
Who are the surprises?
The surprises are the surprises.
We're
gonna leave it at that.
Is it 2?
I can't even go there with you, man. You trying to get me in trouble.
Is there a baby involved in the performance?
Listen, you trying to get me in trouble. We over here working hard to give the world and the globe an incredible show. And so I think you're gonna be happy though. Maybe I'll come back after Super Bowl and we talk about all the surprises.
So hopefully our Eagles are there and Rihanna is performing.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh,
Funny story. My first Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake a few years back, the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Look at that.
I think I'm the good luck charm.
Listen, put that out in the air. You better get it for us,
I'm putting
Adam.
it out there. We're going to get that. We're going to bring that trophy home. Let's get it.
An incredible season we're having. So
listen, I'm so excited, man. Proud of Jalen, AJ, Devontae, like just everybody. Coach Nick, it feels like it's our time.
Yeah.
They've been working hard from day one. It feels like I remember looking at the schedule. I was like, yo, we can really run this. You know what I mean? And once they started believing in themselves, nobody can mess with us. So we're good. If we keep playing like we're playing like we did last week, we'll be all right.
Right. So your album you mentioned is out right now. It's called Legacy.
Legacy.
You're going to become like the new DJ Khaled where you don't actually rap, but you have all the music.
Listen, the Khaled of jazz,
right.
I love it. That's a new thing. I got to talk to my people about that.
Right.
The Khaled of jazz. I love it. Yeah, I mean.
He don't rap a lyric, but he's on every song.
But this is what he's done, though. My homegirl, Harriet, talked to me about this, about having relationship equity, right? Khaled has done so much for people in his expansive career. I feel like I've done very similar for people with my musical direction and my creative vision and my knowledge, and even just to give them that access to what it is that they've sewn back into me by being on my album. There's no way that a monetary number could allow me to afford, Jill and Queen Latifah and Kurt Franklin, Mary, Jasmine, Leslie Odom Jr., John Schofield. The list goes on and on. Jazzy Jeff, the Baylor Project, Lauren, Robert Glasper is on there. So what they've done, those people, what I've done for those people, I like to think that it's impacted them in a way so that they could give back to me. And this is a labor of love that they were able to do for me. And listen, we got the trophies and the noms to prove it.
Right.
When I got finished this record, I was doing it for my own children and for my family's legacy. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is good. And I feel so thankful and blessed that other people feel the same way when they listen to it.
Right. You're Grammy nominated, right?
Yes.
For the song Round Midnight with Jasmine Sullivan.
That's Round Midnight, yes. That was my single, and we made Obama's list with that song, the top 22 songs of the year.
I said that's Adam right there.
It feels good.
You everywhere. We ain't never there.
We everywhere. White House like.
Have you met Obama?
Couple times.
What?
Couple times,
Drop
yeah.
the mic, sir.
Me and B.O. we good.
You got Barack on the text?
I don't got him on the text.
Okay,
I don't got him on the text.
You got Obama on the text like Jay.
I don't got Obama on the text, but I will say him and his lovely wife have supported me and my wife every time they see us. It's all love, and was blessed to play at his farewell concert a couple different times, and then saw them after that at some concert things, and so it's been cool. I think we were at the U.S. Open together. It was really cool. He is such a down-to-earth man, and to me, that's black royalty right there. And, just to know that I was a part of his playlist last year means the world to me, for sure.
So you are NAACP nominated as well.
Yes, Image Awards just came out. That felt, the Grammy nomination, the Emmy nomination, but something about being validated by my people, and just feels really good to be in the company as well of such great R&B and jazz talent. So that is happening at the end of the month, and we'll see what happens. I love the fact that the Image Awards are now back live from this is their first live since COVID.
Right.
And excited to be a part of that.
So how long have you been working towards this?
Yeah, Mina, I have to say, I don't know if I saw myself being an artist, right? But going through the pandemic, we lost some people. I lost some great friends. I lost a cousin, and some of my friends have lost people. I didn't want to leave this earth with a laptop full of ideas. I heard Jazzy Jeff say that one time, like, just give it, you know what I mean? And it was just like, that resonated with me. I'm so blessed to be able to do these Super Bowls and play with these artists on stage. But what do I have really that's mine and for my children to have tangible to hold on to and that's when I put my head down. I did this album in about 45 days and allowed me to have a legacy of something tangible, and the music speaks for itself. It's really, really good. I'm proud of it. Went back to one of my first loves on upright bass and jazz. But it's really encompasses who I am. It's a little bit of jazz, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of gospel, but it's all soul. It's all heartfelt.
And this has been 15 years in the making, 20 years?
So I was just about to say,
overall, how long have you been working in your career?
It's been almost 20 years. I moved to Philly in 2000, changed my life, met the Roots crew, and did Jay-Z's farewell concert. He was retiring.
Right. The first
Fade
time.
to Black, the first time, right? 2003, 2004.
Right.
And so that was my start to it all as far as like seeing the world and also knowing that this is what I wanted to do for a career as far as being able to support myself and my family.
So for people who are home 20 years or in their car or listening or watching online or wherever.
So 20 years.
20 years.
This is my first album
last
2022, my first album, but I've been in the game for 20 years and never gave up.
There it is.
Never really, like I said, it was always pushing toward the next thing as well. Not that I ever felt hindered at all about being an artist, but like it was something special about the time and space that we were in and that I was in last summer to be able to do this and to say it's time to live my own legacy. I love supporting others. I love being in the background as well, and I love making other people's stuff hot. But at the same time, I wanted to pour that same energy into myself, and this was the perfect time to do that. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I don't care if it's, in a small town or in a big city, like don't give up, follow your dreams, trust God, and dream big.
There it is. Adam Blackstone, Grammy nominated, NAACP nominated, 5-time Emmy Award winner, musical director. Ooh. He got Obama on the email.
Got Obama on the email.
Not so much on the text, but that's not a
Listen,
small
I got
feat.
Obama on the tweet. On the tweet.
Right. Thank you so much. And
Thank
Philly's
you for having me.
Philly,
That's
Jersey's
right.
own. We can't forget that.
I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all haven't already, go support Legacy, the album, download and stream. Follow me at Adam Blackstone, and I'm going to always represent Philly, Jersey, Delaware, wherever I go.
Love it. Mina SayWhat in your midday on 100.3 Philly's R&B.